Hello people of the earth and welcome back to QuickSaveTV. My name is Mike and this is a game called This is the Police 2. The day of the assault on the Neckties base. Requested, was in the plans, probably the hardest mission in the game. Not probably, is actually the hardest mission in the game. One good thing is we don't have to apprehend the suspects, but just for the swag points I'm going to apprehend every single one of them, besides the one that we have to assassinate. So this is all the information that we know about the base. First of all, there's idols by the river, you need an intelligent cop on the western entrance, someone who will notice if there's any traps. There are traps, so we have it already. During the assault, you need a stealthy cop who can avoid the patrols and silence the sentries. You don't want to avoid patrols, you want to take them down, at least, but you want to take them down in a smart way, I'll show you. You should stand the necktie leader and his bodyguard before you execute them. You don't want to make any noise or leave any witnesses. That's a null point, a moot point. Slow down. Near forest. You can get to the eastern part of the camp along the forest path, just be careful of the traps. Again, there are traps, but we're not going to do it this way. When the situation gets critical, a good negotiator may be able to convince the neckties to stop resisting and lay down their arms. Next, during the assault, you'll need a fast cop who can spot any patrols and warn his colleagues. Now, okay, so I have a bunch of cops assigned. It doesn't really matter who you assign, but for this mission specifically, it's very important that each of your cops has the stealth 3 perk. If he does not, I'm not going to account for that, right? We're gonna play off of the fact that each of your cops has stealth. It's very important because it will allow you to move quickly, and it's really, really important to move quickly here. Let's go. It should be mostly good. It should be mostly good. Okay, so we have a bunch of things that they have to have at the get-go, from the get-go. So 2 of them have trap seeing ability, but we really want the ninja on every single one of our characters. Where's the ninja though? Can't find it. Am I blind? Oh, she has ninja already. Cool. He has ninja already. Ninja. Having ninja unlocks a whole new world of strategy. You want them to be able to. So who doesn't have batons? Baton. Okay, whomever doesn't have a baton will need to have freeze body. Doesn't have a baton. Freeze body. Has a baton. Doesn't have a baton. Freeze body. So freeze body is an easy way to compensate for not having a baton. Right, tasers are good. Stun grenades are okay-ish. Tasers are better here because any attack will cause the enemies to react to you. So you want to be careful. Stun grenades are loud. You don't want to use them unless absolutely necessary. Okay, so we have everyone equipped with ninja and athlete. Really good. What else can we take here? Awareness wouldn't be too bad. We can never raise the alarm, so we don't plan to do anything. Every guy who sees traps, we can use a sentry potentially. It doesn't matter. Aronovich not gonna have the skill, but it doesn't really matter too much. She has the baton. I mean, freeze body is never a waste, to be honest. It's better than baton anyway, but it's like, since she has more slots, we might as well utilize this. Because she doesn't have anything important equipped. There's nothing to burglarize, there's nothing to climb over as far as I remember, so none of this shit matters. And I don't remember if there's any boxes to pick up, I don't think so. Interrogation is always fine, it allows you to see where the enemies are. It can be incredibly useful. And again, freeze body is good, and another interrogation. So, when we have the time, we can interrogate the enemies. Okay. As I said before, you don't have to catch anyone here, because I'm not going to spoil anything, but according to the plan, you do not see how many tasks there are, but it's not as difficult as you might think. You have to kill the leader, you have to sabotage 4 barrels, you have to set them ablaze by using the generator, and you have to escape before the thing blows up. Okay, let's start the mission. This mission is a bitch, right? There's a bunch of enemies here, a bunch of enemies here, a bunch of enemies here. That's the leader, 10th of the leader. A bunch of enemies here, a whole bunch of enemies here, and a whole bunch of enemies here. It's crawling with enemies. You don't have to, as I said, you don't have to capture anyone. Nobody needs to be captured. However, we're going to do it with capturing because it's more fun. Interrogation is really used here. Is really good here to be used specifically because it allows you to see where the enemies are, and it allows you to plan your movements accordingly. In this mission, do not rush. It's the biggest piece of advice I can give you, do not rush. Move real slow. Moving fast here doesn't help you. Any alarm, there can be no possibility of a firefight. If a firefight breaks out, you immediately lose the game. Lose the mission. And you have to try it again. So, never let them see you. Never engage in a firefight. Don't take any perks associated with guns. It's a waste of time. We're gonna hide him right here. These guys are done for now. We're just gonna skip turn. This guy will move to the right side. He will neutralize the target on the right. Also, we're going to neutralize every single person on the map. We're not going to... we don't have a sniper. Just the thing I wanted to mention. And we're going to neutralize every single person on the map because it's fun. You don't have to do it, but I think methodical, slow and steady makes it easier. In my estimation. You can, from this position, right? You can move through the forest in here. It has a lot of traps, but you can reach all the way here. It's a good entry point, and then you will have to work from here. It's an okay entry point, but I highly, highly prefer this entry point. Even though it's like a direct assault, it's better because it lets you tackle the problems directly from here, and that's really where you want to be. Being on the right side really far away is a waste of time. Really a waste of time. Being here in the center, in the thick of things, is really good. Never rush, right? As I said. So right now what we're going to do is, we're not going to move these guys. We'll wait. We'll wait. We'll move this guy. We'll move him here. We'll wait. All of this position and this position are shit because these people see them. This position is shit because the guard here will see it. We'll wait. This mission this mission is really playing on your patience. And the truth of the matter is, you're not in a rush. You have all the time in the world. They are the ones who are in a rush to catch you, because eventually you will overwhelm them. But for you, the slower you go, the safer it is. So now we can advance. We go like this. Incapacitate. Cuff. Now we can enter the what would be the right term? Compound, I think? Their camp. See what's inside. Be real smart about it. We can move like this, it's fine. As long as we don't end the turn outside of cover, we should be okay. This is a great position to hide. He doesn't see us because he's really far away from the battles, and he will pass us like this. Again, he's not gonna notice us. We're gonna position ourselves here, should be safe, so we have a better position to see the guys there. Now we wait. Here we can finally attack. It doesn't look like it is, but it's really far away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. They see it around 10 tile range. This is too far away. This is absolutely too far away. So we can go ahead and do the classical 1-2 combo. One incapacitates him, like so. And the other cop will move closely and cuff him. Let me demonstrate. So Arnovich does the 1. And Belmont will do the 2. Cuff the piece of shit. And move behind the camp. Behind the tent, rather. It's safe to move here. We see more too. Perfect. Move to this guy. Here the 1-2 is impossible, but we're going to just stun. And cuff immediately. We're really far away. We shouldn't be able to be seen. As far as I remember. So we're just gonna risk it. Perfect. We're done with our moves. Nothing else to do. We're just gonna go ahead and skip the turn. They don't see us? They don't see us. We're in absolute safety. This guy patrols. Doesn't see us. This guy patrols, but doesn't see us yet. Perfect. We just wait for now. These guys are patrolling, so we see as many patrols as possible. Now we're gonna move closer, and we're going to wait. At the entrance B, so to speak, we're going to, or the main entrance rather, we're going to approach them, but we're not going to advance any further. We want to get as close as possible, and this is the position where we can be, as close as possible, without being threatened. But we don't want to move any closer. Let's go ahead and interrogate the fucker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's gonna be a long night. 12, 13, 14. That's the ones we don't see. 15 enemies we don't see. Yikes. Let's go ahead. Come closer. This is the safe position to be in. These cocksuckers do not turn around. This is the fine position to be in. Now, our strike team B is in perfect position. We're not going to move them anymore. We're just going to wait. Now, in here, We have 3 guys in our direct vicinity, right? We want to be very smart. We want to be really careful, right? This guy is going to move here. This guy is patrolling all around the place. Both are fine for us, right? I think it's fine to remove this person. I do not remember. I think it's fine. I'm pretty sure it's okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that. If possible, I would like to do 1-2, but it's probably not. So let's go ahead and sabotage the battle first and wait for the next turn to deal with him. These people we have here don't have to move, so we're just gonna go ahead and wait. These people are unable to move yet. They're tied with this fucker. This fucker patrols ring around the rosy over this building. Oh, over this wagon, you'd say. And this guy patrols again like this, I think. Something like this. So we have to be careful. We have to move quickly. And for now, we're gonna wait. Next is asking, can you move dead bodies or handcuffed enemies? You cannot. Unless it's a very specific situation. I wish they added with a patch, but in the core game, you cannot. So, when you work the enemies and you try to cuff them or kill them, you want to make sure that they're in a safe position, that no one will find them. The classical 1-2 combo, do we have a baton? We do not. Okay? Freeze this guy. Move closer so we have a better vision over the enemies here. Not too close, but close enough for us to have vision. Handcuff the fucker. So we see the guy we wanted to see. Cuff him. He doesn't see this person, by the way, because he's behind the trailer. This is why. This is why we waited at first. Now we wait. Also, you don't have to handcuff anyone if you want to. If you do desire, you can just go ahead and kill all of them. It's completely permissible, and it's actually a more efficient way to do that. Using a knife is totally fine in this mission, but I'm not doing it because I can show you that you can do it even like this. With a knife, it's easier. We can move closer, and we wait. Now, and this has to be really surgical, we're going to wait for the enemies to advance and see how well we can execute this. Let's go. They are stationary. They don't have any reason to move around, so we just wait. We're just waiting as much as we can. A lot of patrols going on, so you have to be very cautious about this. Our guys here cannot really make an entry, so we're just gonna go ahead and wait. Do you have interrogation perk? Yeah, let's go interrogate. See what's happening. 1, 2, 3. That's not the ones I care. I care about this region here with the trailers. Yeah, there's a lot of people here. And I can't go through here without basically alerting these guys. So for the time being, my hands are tied. And all I want to do is wait for a little bit. Yep, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to wait. As I said, this mission is a lot of waiting, honestly. Next is asking, don't you get bonuses for not murdering them? Yes, you do, but not in this mission. This mission is an exception. The purpose of this mission is to destroy the gang. So the game wants you to kill them. And you can, even if you tie all of them, the game will consider it as if you didn't, you know, as if you just killed them. So there's no benefit. Let's just wait for now. This is the guy that limits us right now. Once we're done with the outside sentries, it's going to be much easier. But for now, we just have to wait. This guy and this guy are the problem. And they're the ones that are stifling our progress. We have 3 people ready here to apprehend these 2 guys and apprehend these guys. We have Luna here ready to apprehend these guys. All we want to do is for him to go down somewhere. To go here, preferably. So we can start working on his ass. So for now, we're just skipping turns. We're waiting for him to get in an isolated position where we can destroy him and not be punished for this. These people won't see him, they're too far away. As you've observed from the patrols, they're fairly far away, much more than 10 squares away, so we don't care. This guy is finally reaching his doom. Plenty sure he's in bad position now. Yeah, plenty sure he's in bad position. So let's go ahead and execute the plan. I placed my character poorly because I'm a fucking idiot, but it shouldn't be a big problem. Have a pepper spray, we have the thing, should work. Freeze this fucker. Right. Okay. We have to cut these barrels as well, or sabotage them if you prefer. What skill do you have? You have very poor equipment. You have really good equipment. I want you to go ahead and hide here, a little closer. You will be necessary later. I want you to sabotage the barrels. And I want you to continue your advance to here. Perfect. So now we have complete visual of everyone. Come a little closer and wait. If I did it correctly, we would be able to do it in one turn. This team is done. Now this team will have a bunch of aggressive movements. So how we do this is this. We move up here. Smack him in the face. Cuff him. But would ordinarily be within vision from this guy, but this thing blocks the vision, right? So he shouldn't be able to see us, if I'm not mistaken. He shouldn't be able to see this body over here, so we're fine. Incapacitate this guy. Immediately cuff him. The same with this kid. So as you can see, we attacked and took control over 4 enemies at the same turn, right? So it's a really, really good move for us. And it was basically just being very patient. It wasn't something super big, spectacular. Because if you rush here, it's very easy to push the mission in a state where it's almost impossible to complete. Because enemies will quickly see each other and activate the alarm, right? Raise the alarm. So you have to be very smart, very careful. Let's see if I fucked up. These guys will not see us, they're not a concern. The guy over there is the concern. Over there. I think he might be. Okay, this guy is patrolling perpendicularly to us. We don't care. This guy doesn't see us. Fantastic. Spectacularly executed. Okay, so let's cuff this fucker. Be done with him. Now, what we do is this. We move the 5 officers to this direction, right? These officers, if we desire, can stay here and keep an eye on this fucker. No problem. Preferably the one with good eyes. He has good eyes, right? So we keep him here as a sentry. The other people, we can move up. Let's go ahead and interrogate the guy. Make sure we remember where the enemies are at. This is our escape route, by the way, on the top right corner. We have to clear it out eventually. For now, we don't care. Move up here. We want to position ourselves within this trailer park, right? In here, there are 2 enemies that we have to get rid of. This one and this one, right? We don't care about the guy over there. He's stationary. Stationary enemies are the ones that you can take off the last. It's the guys that move around that are the problem. The people who stay in one place are no problem at all. Don't have to worry about them. At least, you don't have to worry about them too much. How do I handle this? Right, Luna is free now. Move up. And this guy's cuffed. Penkin and the other guy, boy thing. Kimmel. Yeah, Kimmel and Penkin are our sentries for the time being. Right. So just move up as much as we can and we'll wait for an opportunity to attack. So 2 people are preoccupied with being sentries, right? Penkin, Kimmel is observing these 2 enemies, whereas Penkin is observing this enemy and this enemy, right? So we just have as much vision as possible while we continue working. And now we just wait for an opportunity to strike. Kimmel is completely safe. They will never see him there. They just don't check that far. This is the perfect opportunity to apprehend this guy. So we're going to, if we can, we're going to move up and do that. Tell me I can. I can. I'm a fucking god. Let's go. 580. Yes, yes we do. We don't give a shit. Keep going. This guy is not going to do anything to us. We see these guys, but we don't really care. It's not important. The important thing is to take care. The important thing is to take care of this guy. So we freeze him. Next turn we're gonna apprehend him. And this guy is the next target. Again, as I said, you can use a knife if you like. But if you're a badass, you don't need a knife.
580.
Let's see if we can freeze him from here. This is why this perk is such a great addition to any character. This is the third set of battles that we have to sabotage. The last set of battles is all the way by the transformator here. So that's the last one. For now, we just move up like this and wait. With the rest of our characters, we move up a little bit more aggressively to the other side. We want to start cleaning out our exit, but to do that, we have to be in a better position to do that, you know? So we're just gonna wait for now. We're really far away, so we're gonna wait for now. Another character is here. And we're gonna move. We cannot move here because any square adjacent to the enemy is alerting him, right? Even diagonally. So don't fuck around. For now, we just wait. These guys are still on sentry. This guy is not gonna move up further because we just wait. We're waiting for now. We don't want to do something stupid. These guys are already under our control. We got them. All we need to do is just execute. These guys are very closely tied together. You don't want to move to them. You want to move to them last. There's a lot more people to deal with first. And again, remember, stationary, not important. Patrolling is the pain in the ass that you have to deal with. He's in a very shitty situation for us to incapacitate, so we're just not going to move there. Now that we see him, we can move up and hide behind this trailer. This is a fine position to be in. Now we want to get rid of this guy as well. Now Belmont will be the one responsible for cutting the battle, right? I think. No, he's not gonna be. Luna will be. We'll put Belmont in her position. With her, we cut the battles. Perfect. So this battles is also sabotaged. This set of battles. Only one is left. So this one we move in her position. And again, skip turn. Nothing else to do. A lot of waiting on this one, guys. But you have to take it slow. Otherwise, you're gonna fuck up and fail. As you no doubt know, if you played this level, it's a mighty peculiar one. So you don't want to rush too much. The problem here now is that this guy inside, this guy, they're all patrolling this area. And that's a lot of guys to take down at the same time. You can potentially take them down at the same time if all of your guys have tasers, but we should be so lucky, huh? Now we just go ahead and wait. Do we have interrogation here? We don't. Who can interrogate? You can interrogate. I want you to replace. Alright. I want you to reposition like so. So that you can interrogate when I need to. Before I pull the trigger. We sabotage the battles. Move up. All behind cover. But remember, it's really important. Nothing to do for now. Wait. We want him to start moving backwards. That's when we will be able to act. Oof. My internet connection died. Interesting. Huh. I guess it doesn't matter as I'm recording this. But, you know. The stream died, I think. Okay, I missed what happened. This guy is moving backwards. This guy is patrolling. That's a lot of guys. A lot of guys. For now, we just wait. We can position here, I think. It's safe. But first I want to position here and see what's happening here. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Should be safe. Yeah, it's safe. Can you interrogate? You can. Position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, something like 12 tiles. We should be reasonably far away for him not to see us. Wait again. Now, there's gonna be something very cheeky about our next maneuver. You'll see. It's really cool, but it's moderately difficult to execute. We're watching for this guard who is by the circus. We want him to get into this corner here. That's exactly where we're going to apprehend him. It's a very safe position because only he can see you from there. But you have to wait for him to get there. This guy is also a pain in the ass. We want to apprehend him a little bit later. This guy is also a pain in the ass for obvious reasons. But there's, again, this guy and this guy are stationary. This guy is patrolling. There's another guy patrolling here. He's a big pain in the ass. You don't want to disrespect him, so to speak. So we want to be patient. In total, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys, right? We have 6 officers all around, right? We should be able to handle them, to be honest. But again, we want to be smart about this. We want to be careful. We don't want to rush too much. Again, we're waiting. We're waiting for them to be in a better position for us to strike. Even though it's really boring, I know. I also am itching for action. Here he is. Now he's going to turn to the left. He's going to turn sharp left. That's when we attack him. We wait for another turn for him to move. We interrogate the suspect before we do. And we go. Wait again. Super boring, I know. But you want to make sure that you don't risk anything. You can also brute force it if you feel confident, but there's no reason to, you know. I want to show you a way you can do it 100% of the time, irrelevant of your luck. There's a bunch of turn skipping. So this position here is very easy to reach from here. Look at this, right? Like so. We're right next to him, and we're also in a position where no one else can do anything to us. Incapacitate him. Make sure we have full vision of what we're doing. 1, 2, 3. This guy's patrolling, cool. Move up with Maguire.
580.
And we see him because we're a sentry. No, we just see him. Okay, that's awkward. For now, we just wait. This guy will turn around soon. Once he turns around, we snap the trap and we move on them. These 2 people will be really annoying to deal with, but not lethal. You'll see. There you go, he turned around. Now he's completely in our hands. Can he actually do the grenade thingy? I think he can. Yeah, stun grenade would be really good here. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of people. 1, 2, 3 that we have to take down, and another 2. We should be able to do it with a stun grenade, if I'm not mistaken. Let's cuff him and interrogate him to make sure I'm not missing any of the parts, because I don't want to record it again. So I want to make sure that I see everyone and I see what's happening. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Right. Okay, I'm not missing anything. Cool. So the way we're going to tackle this is this. Maguire here. Hit. He sees us, but we don't give a shit. He hears us, actually. Hitting his body. But we're going to shit. Oh, next, the internet disconnected. Sorry, brother. Should be fine now. Freeze this guy. Again, you can use the knife, right? To make your life easier. Using a knife is obviously better. Smack him. Use the flashbang. Like so. No one heard it because it's too far away. Move up and start apprehending them as well. Another way to go about it is using taser too. Also works. But it doesn't really matter. Flashbang is also quite good, even if you're doing a lethal thing, right? Flashbang is, generally speaking, really good. Flashbang is the only tool that is also useful when you're doing a firefight, let's say. When you're approaching it without stealth. When you're approaching with weapon. We put her here now. I think we're done with our people. We're done completely with the body of the circus. All we need to do is apprehend the remaining suspects. That should be safe. Move here. Apprehend the remaining suspects. Here. And here. And we're good to go. We have the situation 100% under our control. We attack them all at the same time. And in doing so, we 100% eliminate their chance to retaliate, right? They can't really retaliate if they cannot deliver the information that we're attacking them. And they can't do that because we're attacking everyone at the same time. They're all isolated from help, and they are unable to help each other. So, okay, now we wait. We want to apprehend this kid too. and move towards the bottles. Now Kimmel will stand behind and finish the job with setting the place ablaze, right? Other people will move forward and secure our evacuation zone. Nice. Okay, let me just figure out what the fuck am I doing. I want to make sure that I see what's... Yeah, this guy is the one I want to see. I'll need 2 people to execute the assault on this side. This is the way we're going to do this. I think it's also safe to move here. Pretty sure.
We have a visual.
Yeah? Yeah, okay, thank God. Okay, he's pretty far away, but you never know, you know what I mean? I would be really upset if I had to restart at this point. He doesn't see us. So again, these 2 people will begin the assault on this side. But for now, we don't care about any of this. We just want to position better. Like so. And Penkin is free too. He can go here. Only Kimmel will be busy, and he's already standing by the battles. Yeah, we're done. We're done with this turn. We want them to move. Perfect. They're very close to each other. We can apprehend them both. But we also want to know... We're not in a rush, right? We also want to know who has vision on us and who doesn't. And we don't want to tackle everything at once. It's a dumb idea. It's too many things for your brain to hold in your head. So, you don't want to do that. Everyone's cuffed. Okay, but this, guys, we do this. We'll move in. This is the leader. This is the just the guy. So let's go ahead and capture just the guy. It's also necessary to do interrogation on this guy if we want to see the additional information that we're going to use. But you don't have to do that. With this guy, we'll move in. I will cuff him. Knife him. This is the way knife animation works. Fantastic. Now that we've done this, we are able to use the transformator to sabotage the whole facility. We killed the necktie leader. Everyone else we're not going to kill. So we dealt with everybody else in the compound. Only 4 people are remaining. These are the 4 people we're going to have to deal with to escape this place.
Roger.
Wait for next turn. Yeah, wait for next turn. See how he's going to move. This guy is 100% not visible by this guy, not seen by this guy. But this guy is moving around quite a lot. He's kind of annoying. So we're going to do this. We're going to tackle it in this fashion.
We have a visual.
Oof, this is pain in the ass. We have the tools to attack them all at the same time, but let's slow down a little bit. This guy shouldn't be a problem for us. He's gonna go around the car. This guy isn't a problem for now. So move up closer. We want to move more cops into the area, so we have more people to answer the upcoming crisis. But at the same time, we don't want to spring the trap too quickly, because they will put us in a very peculiar position. This is exactly the pathway you could have taken before. It's a shit way to play it, trust me. It's an awkward entry point, so to speak. You can enter the necktie base, but you still have to reach this battle. And it's easier, to be honest. It's easier to just kill everyone on your way. It sounds weird, I know, but slow and steady, baby. Slow and steady wins the race. So we see everyone, we no longer need to interrogate anything, that's a waste of time. And Boy Kimmel is just waiting for our signal. He will sabotage the transformator when we are all ready. We are all in position. Let's wait. Let's see what the next turn brings. He's moving backwards, perfect. He doesn't see us, he's moving. And we're going to zoom right straight up to him. Get rid of his ass.
Roger.
Get rid of him. Don't have to be delicate anymore. No one else to see us. This is the last 4 people in the compound. Get rid of him. Get rid of this guy. Get rid of this guy over there. Again, you have to do it simultaneously. You don't have to, because he's gonna move here, but, you know. It's always safer when you do it like this. When you leave up hanging tails, it's always like, is he gonna move back? Is he gonna move forward? You never know. It's an awkward way to handle this. But doing it in this way makes it so that the enemies have no way to... There's no one to react. There's only one guy left. And he's so far off that he's just almost all but irrelevant, you know? So, move up. As close as possible. But not too close because we don't want to spook him. This will spook him because we would cross his area of influence, so to speak. We want to move all the cops to this direction, in the direction of the parking lot, because we eventually have to escape. Keep moving. Now with Kimmel, you can finally sabotage the thing. Sabotage the shitty thing. And eventually, it will set the whole compound ablaze. We have to run here. Every single cop must reach it. And all we're doing with Kimmel now is just running. We're just straight up zooming towards the evacuation before the explosion. And only one guy remains to be neutralized. This guy, and we're on his ass already. Turn 23 is the turn we neutralize the last suspect. Move closer and cuff him next turn. You don't have to do it as I said, just use the knife if you want. I just want to show off a little bit. I'm all about that, baby. But you can just knife them, it's the same result. Move to the exit point. Quit, perfect. Again, move to the exit point. Now, you don't need your cops anymore. You've already neutralized everyone. And this is a big deal about neutralizing everyone you see, right? When you finally sabotage the transmitter, you don't have to worry about nothing. And you are able to just straight up zoom to the exit. You don't have to worry about nothing. But if you're more delicate, right, and you leave the enemies behind, it might be a little more tricky to get to the exit. So, and with this guy, we're just running. Straight up running in a straight line.
Roger.
Yep, neutralize this kid. Would like some water, but I don't know. Move up here. And finally, Kimmel is the last guy to exit the compound. He's still running up. We're running in a straight line, right? Having ninja is paramount because it makes you run faster. And I think you're unable to run fast enough without ninja. So you kind of need it. You really, really need it.
Roger.
And finally, we make our exit. No boxes on this level either. Done. Everyone you captured dies, so there was no reason to do it. You might as well just use the knife. That's how you do this mission. 23 suspects killed, no wounded, no alarms rate, slow, steady, and methodical. That's how you do this. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I hope this was helpful. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.